Wag Lids was reminiscing with the family, and we got into talking about our earliest memories and whether they were good or bad. My earliest memory was being in a soft play in Butlins when I was about 3 and getting launched down a slide by some fat older kid and nearly breaking my neck. So obviously it's a bad one. Was just wondering, what are your earliest ever memories or earliest memories that you remember being really good or really shit or terrifying? Cheers,
Falling
Lids.
off a lilo in Gran Canaria.
As a child? Not like
that was last week.
Because he banged his head really hard and he's lost all his memory.
How old were you?
4.
In the sea or in the pool?
In a pool, but in the deep end though.
Oh.
And I fell off and I panicked and my auntie Sue come and put me back on it and then it was fine.
You stayed in the water?
I did.
That's lovely.
I just got back on the lilo.
Constant panic attack having little kids around fucking swimming pools. It was when we were there in Mallorca in April, just watching Jack not know where the danger was. Laura never relaxed the whole time. That is having a swimming pool in your back garden. I don't know how people do it. It must, in America where they've all got it. It must be so fucking stressful if you've got little kids. That is my worst nightmare. Just going, where's the baby? Fuck. Awful.
You swimming?
Oh no, I've got a slightly earlier memory, but I've told you about it before, and it's a confabulated memory. When I thought the baddies from Home Alone 3 were showing us around our house.
You won the Olympics in 1938.
Yeah,
and Hitler was in the stand and you were like, fuck you, Hitler.
He beat Jesse Owens in the race, but
yeah.
no one saw it.
Fuck you, Jesse.
I've got a memory of being in Florida when I was 5. We were staying in a chalet, and you're like the insane storms digger. We caught him one of them in the car, and we couldn't recognise the chalet because it was the first day, so we didn't know where we were staying, and we just kept driving the block for like half an hour trying to find out where we were staying. I remember just getting dead scared, thinking like, I'm never going to live anywhere ever again.
Where was this?
Florida. And then someone recognised like a hose.
Storm in Florida. Not like
a piss, like do you know,
oh
rains
right, yeah.
for like an hour. We couldn't find the house. I was like scared, thinking, oh, we live in this car now. And then someone recognised the hose pipe, and we found the house, and it was like, you know, when you're little, like the most insane relief from the stupidest thing.
I love kids' perception of time is so bananas, isn't it? You're in a car for half an hour, like, that's it. My life's different now. I live in a car. I can't even conceive of what life was like 35 minutes ago. How long will this continue? Maybe another 10 minutes, Carl.
But I've got quite a poor I always think when I look back, my memories are like me looking at a picture.
Yeah.
And I'm in the picture, but I'm not. I'm just looking at a picture, but I think that's a memory.
Right, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Like watching a video of myself when I was a kid, in my eye, I'm like, I remember that, but I don't. I remember watching the video.
I think I remember pooing my pants.
During the war.
During the war.
When
the first bombs dropped. You're like, what? I was playing Xbox.
It's confabulated, that.
That might be confabulated.
Yeah,
the Xbox wasn't out until like the late 2000s.
Oh, yeah.
Late 2000s?
Cut
it out.
Cut it out. Cut that out.
It's too fast.
Microsoft all over us. Do you not remember from houses? I suppose it's a bit different because we moved houses. So, like, if I want to try and remember as early, I have to remember the house. We used to live on a place called Ribble Bank in Penwitham, which is near the bank of the Ribble. It's not complicated, but that's the first house I can remember, and that's how I get my earliest memories. There was a power station down by the river that got demolished, I suppose. But obviously I was too young to have that explained to me. So one of my earliest memories is just sitting in the back room at Ribble Bank, and then there was an earthquake. There was literally the whole house was fucking going. It was the most mental thing ever. And they were like, it's fine. Power station's being demolished.
Loads of rubble on Ribble Bank.
It was actually, and after that it was called Rubble Bank. They changed its name.
Quite a rumble.
Rumble calls a rubble on a ribble.
It's
just absolute fire sometimes.
I also found a dead rat on Ribble Bank.
Fucking hell, it's all going off on the Ribble Bank.
these are my earliest memories. Someone giving a fucking like a bit of birthday cake to Donald Hurd at what might have been my 3rd or 4th birthday party.
Hang on, there's someone your age called Donald Hurd.
Yeah. The Hurds. Yeah, Amy Hurd and Donald Hurd. I went to primary school with them.
Donald.
Oh, I thought Donald Hurd was like a celebrity I hadn't heard of.
Why would he be at my 3rd or 4th birthday party? because the 80s were dead paedophilic and rapey. Yeah, we had Jimmy Savile.
But you said Donald Head like it was a known name.
Yeah,
you said, I remember someone giving something to Donald Head.
I'm sorry. When we do Cardinal Heenan Memory Lane, you do all sorts of fucking names.
We don't name anyone because they're all murderers.
Yeah, that's true. Keep that name in your fucking mouth.
Donald Head.
I found a rat on the grid and just went, look at that. Picked it up, just walked home.
Oh, you absolute weirdo.
Walked in. Must have been about 3.
I knew not to touch rats from an early age because we had loads in the back garden. Dovey was festering. There was loads of rats. I'm not even messing.
Even in the swimming pool?
We didn't have a swimming pool.
Oh, yeah.
I had a rope swing hanging from the tree, though, with a tyre on it.
Oh, you lucky fucker.
Yeah. And it was close enough to the extension wall. So, like, our bathroom was an extension, and it was the same on the entire estate. So the extension would stick out, and you could kick yourself off the extension and back to it.
We had a rope swing in the woods near our house. I don't know who set it up. I think it had been passed down generations. It was one of those epic ones where it was quite steep, and if you pushed off, you were fucking literally 20, 30 metres from the ground at one point. If it had broke, you could have died. I was like, yeah, let's get down the woods and definitely swing on that shit.
We didn't go to the woods.
No.
Why?
Because you went down to the woods, you got a big surprise.
Yeah. There's loads of bears having a picnic.
Is there? Gay guys.
Loads of fat gays.
Loads of fat gays
having a picnic.
Have you bought lemon meringue, Steve? Yeah, I have.
Donald Head there as well.
Let's shoot some hoops. From before.
Shaggy chopper up the ass.
No, playing basketball. Big fat hairy gay guys can play basketball, Carl. Grow up. It's the 90s. And one day there'll be an Xbox, but not for at least 10 years. Thanks for that, Macca. Great question, Macca.